Deadpool is kinda obsessed with Spidey, and it's obvious the arachnid is annoyed by this. But this one is a peculiar rooftop encounter. Something about Spider-Man is odd. He seems distracted and paranoid, and asks Deadpool to prove he is who he says he is. You sound crazy, but the merc with the mouth is crazier and proves who he is by shooting a couple bullets into his own heart, which, as scary as it is, proves he has a healing factor and is mad as a hatter. Spidey's explanation for his behavior doesn't help to make things look normal. He's kinda been having hallucinations. Delusions of persecution. He's sleep deprived and he is hearing voices and whispers. The chameleon is behind the madness, trying to drive him crazy and making him hurt innocent people. And when he leaves the rooftop and heads for the building, he almost strangles an innocent woman in an episode of confusion. He thought the woman was the chameleon, but Deadpool intervenes and offers to help him think. We can strategize, but they let their guard down and the innocent lady was indeed the chameleon. He injects some kind of sedative into Spidey's neck and Deadpool throws him out the window, still in an old lady's shape. But Spider-Man doesn't kill, so he shoots a web to save the chameleon from the fall before going unconscious among the office workers who seem eager to lift his hood and check his face. That's enough talk about unmasking, everybody. Back to work, to your desks. Actually, just go ahead and evacuate the building. Deadpool doesn't like people to talk about unmasking heroes, and on the other hand, that chameleon guy went back into the building and is tracking down Spidey. Deadpool takes him into a storage room and thinks of a plan to help him. He's out of ammo, but not of ideas. He's gonna chameleon the chameleon. And even when his idea involves undressing Spider-Man and undressing himself, he proves to be up to the seriousness of the situation, and according to his super bro code, he covers his eyes when he removes Spidey's hood to protect his identity. Now Peter Parker is dressed in a Deadpool suit and finally getting the chemically induced sleep he badly needs. And this new Spidey carries a concealed gun. Deadpool is having a blast impersonating Spidey and agrees to take a pic with a fan who recognizes that his voice sounds different. It's the chameleon who lets him know he plans to make a suit out of Spidey's skin and gets lost in the crowd. Deadpool is freaked out, but at least he managed to fool the creep. I need to commit to being Spider-Man 100%, since the chameleon could literally be anyone in town. The merc just swings around the city identifying classic Spider-Man scenarios and doing his regular job until the Master, an animal-themed villain who controls snakes, makes his entrance. His plan is as silly as his power: take the city hostage and cover the world with snakes. Wants to control a scientific facility that owns mice for research. And the Master wants this because, you know, he can use unlimited mice to feed unlimited snakes. That is dumb. And Spider-Man is a champion against dumb. Long story short, it gets dumber. The Master and his band of snakes fall into the mice cloning machine and are transformed into a kaiju-sized mouse that now roams free across the city. The scientist from the lab tells Spider-Pool to aim for his soft tissues if he wants the monster to break apart into its original components. So Wade, as subtle as he always is, tries to catch a helicopter mid-flight to throw at the monster. Spider-Man can toss around multi-ton objects every day, no big deal. But despite his uncanny healing factor, Wade is no Spider-Man when it comes to brute strength. He can feel his muscles exploding as he manages to deviate the helicopter and throw it inside the mouse's open mouth. The scientist was right. The creature was unstable, and this hit reverts it to its original components. It's raining snakes. Oh, and the Master reigns too, and he's captured by the NYPD. One of the helicopter pilots previously removed by Spider-Pool is the chameleon in disguise, who manages to dose Spider-Pool as he did to Spider-Man before. And as Wade was being affected by the substance, Peter comes back fully recharged after his power nap and rocking Deadpool's suit. Ah, you switched. I should have known. The chameleon quickly changes into a second Deadpool, confusing the high-as-a-kite Wade Wilson in the Spider-Man suit. But Spider-Pool is armed, and he needs to shoot someone before going down with whatever substance is making him drowsy. He quickly sorts out the dilemma when he realizes Spider-Man would never encourage him to shoot anyone, so he shoots one of the Deadpool lookalikes and hits the jackpot. The chameleon reveals that on his run as Superior Spider-Man, with Otto Octavia's mind in Peter's body, Spider-Man modified his web and inadvertently added a radioactive compound that was easily traceable, allowing him to follow Spidey everywhere. You should probably fix that. The story ends with the two grabbing a bite to eat on a rooftop. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel for more.